Alright fellas, this is a slim drive from the Trinity Halo that I RGH'd, that I showed you the videos. This is the part 3 of, we're going to flash this drive. I opened up the drive already, and it's one of those that you have to cut a trace for Sputnik. It's actually MXIC. You got to do is buy Sputnik, which is got to use this little sucker here to your CK3, or you could put one of these adapters, which I got. I still have 3 of them. I did them previously. I did a whole bunch of them. You could leave it on normal without even soldering the trace that you cut. So I'll think about this after. I might do it, I might not do it, or just might just solder the trace. But anyway, it's a version. It's the 9504. 9504. It's a Halo. You can see it's a gray tip. I already extracted the key, but you couldn't write the flash firmware. So I already opened it up. Just got to desolder everything else. What I'm going to do is real quick take the board out and then work on the board. I'm going to zoom a little quicker, a little closer, so you can get to see what I'm doing. Alright, we're going to desolder these wires. You don't have to worry about losing the color where they go, because they alphabetic here really written, and there's a little word on it. It would B, R, Y, G, and W, so you can't mess up. Anyway, let's try to desolder this board. I might do this in 2 parts, because the first one is to cut the trace, and then I'll do another video in the computer. Alright. It's very easy to mess it up, but the windbound is another one, another drive that you have to use. It's called a kamikaze type. You have to use a little screw, a little drill with a kamikaze template. That's another, that's the windbound. Now I'm going to show you exactly what this is for, the Sputniks and everything else. On the chip right here, let me zoom up, let me zoom in so you could really see what's going on. Trying to zoom in as close as I can. Alright, I'm pretty sure you could see it, but anyway, on the bottom, if you look at the bottom letters, start with the 0, 3, X, 8, 5, C, 9, whatever the series. The first 2 numbers are the most important thing. The 0 and the 3 is MXIC. Now, if it was 0.5, would have been wind bond. It would have had to be it's called a kamikaze. That's where you need this, the kamikaze for the wind bond, which is, we're not using that. I use that, I already made a video of this, a kamikaze. So what we're going to do is the Sputnik type. So let me just take the whole thing out. This will be flashed, so we'll be able to play backup games, and I don't really have to do it because the console is J-tagged. I mean, it's the Ace chip, but the heck, it's another thing I gotta do. I'm not worried about it. Alright, so, alright, let's put this thing aside. We're going to work on this. This is what we got to work on. I'm going to zoom it to the location that we have to do. Alright, it will be, we're going to have to, will be by this arrow, actually above the arrow, below this square, this little square right there. Okay, that's below that. So it will be pretty much that little area right there. Right there, that little area. Okay? Alright, I do have a little fiberglass pen, but first of all, I'm going to turn the board so I can work on it easier. So first of all, we're going to work on scraping it. Don't go too heavy when you scrape this crap. Actually, let me turn it around this way. Don't go too heavy because you could ruin the board. As you can see, it started showing copper. Yeah, I'm only doing this just to show like a complete tutorial. Really. It's Alright, it's pretty much done. You can see it. I'm going to just clean the excess dust around. You can see better. Alright, now you can see it. Okay? So what we gotta do is we gotta cut this trace right here. Gotta cut it. Now, let me show you the little sput switch. I haven't did one of these in a while. So I've just been lucky. All the consoles that I've been doing is all either wind bond or especially on the Slims. Most of them have all been wind bond, or I just had to replace the board completely entitled. Some of them you can't. These 1175 drives, you can't do nothing to them. So, but anyway, I kind of forgot where the hell this shit's going. I think this is it. No. You know what? I forgot. I gotta look up where to put this. I really don't know where it's going to go. Not really sure. But I kind of know it's going somewhere. And it solders into the board. This is to unlock it. I gotta look into this. But anyway, with this goes in here. Once I find out where it's going, where it's being soldered. I gotta look this up. I'm just wasting my time and making the video long anyway. So I'm gonna look this up, what I gotta install that. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna cut this. You gotta precisely I believe it's done. Clean it again. Take another look. Alright, let's cut it. One more time. Okay, I think it's cut. Oh yeah. Now I can see. Alright. So now, you gotta do and you get your CK3 probed up, you gotta be put in this point right here. Okay, gotta be in this point. And wait for the light to turn. I gotta push it all the way in. Okay, this is being the computer part. Oh, and I do have this set up for 1, 2, 3, the 3 up. I do have the 3 set up. If it works, I think it works better that way than I tried last time. Alright, so this will be it for the video. The next one will be on computer. Alright.